Hey, beautiful good afternoon, wherever you're watching us from. This is yours truly, Mr. Panuka, right here at Panuka Farm in Lusaka, Zambia. So it's quite a very lovely, afternoon. It's been pouring, here in Zambia in Lusaka, to be specific. And so today we seem to have a bit of a breather. It's not, raining today, so we have some sunlight. So just quite a very good day. Yeah, so today I just want us to kind of quickly, run through, some English cucumber, crop. This is actually the first, crop that we've got, in the year 2022. So that's our maiden, production for the year, starting, the year on a green, swag, as it were. So let's just take a walk so that you actually see what's going on with, some of these greenhouses of English cucumber, and how we've kind of managed also the down mildew issue that seems to be quite a menace, I think, during this time of the year. So let's get going, folks. But like we always do, it's always good to just get a bit of an aerial view of this crop before we actually do a deep dive. So that's how this crop looks like. But what's the age of this crop? So this was transplanted on the 22nd of December 2021. So that's how old this crop is, and the varieties that we have here is Verdon and Boreal. So both are actually Rags1 varieties. These have been quite some excellent varieties for us here at Panuka Farm. So yeah, as it were, sometimes it's not good to fix what's not broken on the farm, and that's the more reason why we seem to continue to use these varieties. So there you are with the aerial view of this crop. So for you to appreciate how tall it is, just giving you a bit of a a view from the bottom, and there you go. It goes all the way up and away it goes. So it's actually almost hitting this net, and then obviously it will go above that net where it usually rests once it actually gets that toe. So that's your aerial view of this crop, and that's the same with the other greenhouses, same age, because they were transplanted the same day. So let's take a walk. So one thing that you actually see is that this crop is actually free from down mildew, and generally from the nutritional deficiencies that usually characterize cucumber. So you can actually see it's quite a number of fruits that are already coming up here, and usually we have to remove these smaller cucumbers that come up because they actually usually bend, and then obviously we have quite a lot of good fruits that are emerging. All these yellow flowers that you're actually seeing, that's an indication that the fruits are actually coming through quite well. So like we always do, this is our yardstick. When you're actually reviewing how well the crop is doing, we come here and just appreciate the different deficiency images from a nutritional perspective, so that even when we're reviewing the crop, you can actually gauge the crop against these parameters for the various deficiency charts for various nutrients. So let's get into the crop once again and just check whether you actually see any of these manifesting themselves in the greenhouse. So just briefly, very mild, you can actually see a bit of potassium deficiency, but this is highly under control. I think the team has been working on this, making sure that we're not deficient on potassium, because this is the main component when it comes to fruiting. So yeah, very critical. Next, just check the general hygiene in the greenhouse. I think that's quite spot on. So that is also another plus. So it's quite a very lovely crop. All the greenhouses that produce at this time of the year usually end up with quite a lot of down mildew, and we had that just when we got into January, but I think for these greenhouses, I think the team has actually worked very hard to keep you know, the down mildew under control. And you can actually look at the sanity of the crop down here. There you go. So quite a very lovely, you know, crop to look at. So next week, this greenhouse and the others are actually getting into, you know, full production. We actually expect some of these younger cucumbers to actually grow, and pretty soon you actually see that it will hit the net here and exceed it. So it's growing quite pretty well. This is kind of standard when you take care of the crop. So yeah, that was a quick, you know, review of our, you know, English cucumber here at Panuka Farm, and I hope that just gives you a glimpse of what's going on. Otherwise, it's quite a marvel. I wish you could actually be in my place here just to enjoy the ambience, you know, in the greenhouse. So the sun is actually about to set. Let me just turn around so that you actually see, you know, in the background. There you go. The sun about to set. So yeah, I think it's high time that we also left the greenhouses. So from Mr. Panuka, have a lovely one, and you know, please remember to smash, you know, that subscribe button so that you do not miss out on any of the, you know, juicy tidbits on our farming journey. So thank you so much, and have a lovely one wherever you are.